Welcome JKS, thanks for taking the time to answer our questions. First of all, what do you think about France? Have you already have the time to sightsee?
I mean, I've been here maybe 3-4 years ago, so like I've seen most of the stuff. I think there's like maybe one or two more things that I have to see, but yeah, when I went here last time I was on holiday, so I had enough time to go see everything. And yeah, it's really nice, of course, and it's a lot different from home. There's a lot of historical places and things that you can go see, so yeah, it's really nice.
So you just qualified for the Legend stage without dropping a single map. Was it hard to enter this tournament as a favorite?
Not really. I mean, like, I think we just have to play as like the mentality that we are the better team, and I think you can work both ways. And of course, like, there's more pressure, but like if you just play with the mentality that you're going to be the better team, it'll be fine. And I mean, I think we dropped rankings anyway before coming to this tournament, so like I don't think in our eyes we really saw ourselves as like the clear favorite or anything like that. But of course, we are a really good team and one of the better ones here, at least at this stage.
The RMR didn't went as planned. You were expected to skip the Challenger stage. How did you prepare for the Challenger stage on a personal plan, but also as a team? Did you add some things to prepare?
Yeah, I mean, we just played online for maybe a few days, and then we had like a 10-day boot camp or something like that before coming here. So yeah, I mean, of course we added new things in the boot camp, and on a personal level, it's just like playing more, like as much as I can before the major, and just making sure that I'm on top of my routine and doing things that I would normally do before a tournament, and just making sure it's like really consistent. And yeah, I mean, for me, that's all I did. And as a team, of course, we boot camped and added new things, and it's kind of just the usual story before a major.
Did it come with a mental preparation for this tournament? Because you, of course, had a tough RMR, so did you prepare mentally too?
Yeah, for sure we had to prepare a little bit, because like some of the teams that are here at the Challenger stage, and also especially the RMR, play a lot differently to like the top 5 teams, like on the HTV rankings. You know, they play a lot more like wild and fast-paced, and they do crazy stuff. So I mean, like, of course, you have to keep that in the back of your mind, and I think we did prepare pretty well mentally for that. But I think we're just prepared from the RMR when we did that before. So I mean, we kind of took that to this tournament, and of course, we're just playing our own game as well. So.
Your first match was against the Mongols. Yeah. It was closer than we expected. Did you expect them to win the T side like they did?
I think they played pretty well, but I think we also fucked up a lot of rounds, and I fucked up one in particular that was pretty important. And yeah, I think we threw maybe like 4 or 5 rounds on CT side that at least we think that we should have won. Of course, like, something else could have happened, but yeah, I think we should have won a few more rounds on CT, and it would have made our life a little bit easier. But I mean, they're a good team, and they're really sharp as well. And for them, it's really hard to prepare and stuff because they come from Asia. So we didn't expect them to be like, you know, fully like a top 1 to 5 team. But we knew that they had really good aim. So yeah.
How did you manage to get back into that second side of this map?
I think just Rasmus is calling really Hooksy. I think he's calling really well, and I think everyone trusts him super well. And I think when we trust him and we sacrifice for one another, it's like it is how you can see in the last few games that we played on T-side. And this is the same way that we felt at Katowice and Blast Finals when we won. So yeah, I mean, just like I said, it's just about believing in Rasmus's calls, everyone being on the same page and doing things for each other on the server. And when we do that, anyone can have a good game, and it's perfect for us.
To you, is Hooksy a different in-game leader than you had before? Does he have a special technique that you never heard before, or is it kind of the same of the other in-game leaders?
I think he just gives a lot of space to everyone, and he plays pretty really freedom-based. Of course, we have strats and stuff like that, but in the end of the day, it comes down to the individuals on the team and the things that people like doing, and then we just play off mid-round and late round, and yeah, that's basically it. And I mean, he's a really good IGL, and he gives a lot of space to everyone, and I think that's what we need in this team.
Okay, so you already played 3 matches before the Legend stage. Is it a boost of confidence for the upcoming Swiss round, or is it an early exposure of your tactics for the other teams?
I think it's a bit of both. Like, I think the teams at home can be watching us and they can see what we're doing and stuff like that, but we also have the advantage of being familiar with the environment and stuff. But of course, we're going to go home and change some stuff and maybe even add some more stuff. So I mean, like, it's a bit of both, honestly.
Okay, so you just had a convincing win against Apex. Did everything went as planned today during this best of 3?
Yeah, I would say so. I think Anubis got a little bit shaky towards the middle, but I mean, I think we prepared pretty well for them, and we knew what they were going to do on both maps. So I mean, I think it went all according to plan. I think everyone played really good individually. So when that happens, of course, everyone's going to feel good. And I think it went pretty much to our game plan, yeah.
So right now you'll have some days off before the beginning of the Legend stage. Do you have anything planned about practice or about like just chilling for the next days?
I think we'll just do the same as what we're always doing. Just keep playing and make sure we have a bit of balance between like playing and off time. But of course, we're going to put more effort into playing because it's the major. And yeah, I think we just have to like live CS for like the next 2 weeks, and yeah, it's just making sure that we have like enough time off to have some free time, but also just spending the rest of the time playing CS. So that's pretty much our plan.
Okay, thank you. Good luck for next.